women's title match, our third of 4 title bouts here tonight. Willow Nightingale making her chaotic wrestling debut. The Babe with the power, turning a different shade over here. Coming out, shaking hands with the fans, but now she wants to make the most of her chaotic debut, being that this match is for the Chaotic Wrestling Women's title.
Right now, I mean, she's seemed like a really bubbly person, but for her to jump into the Chaotic Wrestling and quickly attack the women's champion, seems a little suspect about her character.
And here we go.
Oh, missile drop kick.
Tasha Steelz, who won the women's title from Skylar at breaking point, and was then ambushed after the show outside, thrown into a pile of snow, as Nightingale with the senton goes for the pin. Count of 1. We've talked about Tasha Steelz, the Boricua Badass, trained by our good friend Damian Adams out in Wharton, New Jersey. She came from the same camp as great athletes like Karen Q and recent NXT signee Deanna Perrazzo. On the other side, we've got Willow Nightingale, just closing in on her 4th full year as a professional wrestler, trained by our friends at the New York Wrestling Connection out in Deer Park, Long Island. As she goes for the lateral press, hooks that leg and only gets 1. 2 of her trainers, 2 very well-known men in professional wrestling. 1 member of the Spirit Squad, Mikey, a.k.a. Mikey Mondo, and the former Bull Dempsey, Bull James. So she's had a wealth of experience as well. And these 2 are getting it done here for the women's title.
Right now, she is taunting the champion.
She certainly is.
Slowly and methodically beating him up.
Willow, who also rolls her opponent over, count of 2. Also in a tag team with a young lady that we saw once or twice here from Chikara, Solo Darling. They are known as the Bird and the Bee. So, but you know, both of these young ladies, very well known, very well traveled. Women's wrestling is on fire right now.
Yeah, it is.
And these are 2 of the best right here, and it's great to see them both in chaotic wrestling.
They both look amazing. I mean, both competitors with fantastic looks, fantastic gear. They both have unbelievable hair. I mean, realistically, like, these guys are, you know, top competitors in chaotic wrestling. Short arm clotheslines from Willow. Here we go. This is a backslide.
And Willow able to roll through for only a count of 1. Big boot.
That was a big boot.
And Willow
right now with a deep chin lock on the Boricua Princess. Boricua Badass, excuse me. Please don't beat me up. Right now, taking her to the ground, really trying to, it's a blood choke, the elbow's right under the chin, so she is trying to wear down the Boricua Badass.
No submission, says referee Tony S. Again, this is Tasha Steelz's first title defense. No walk in the park. This is one of the top athletes, like I said, in professional wrestling, very well traveled. Although she's only been wrestling for 4 years, and you know, Tasha's only been wrestling for about the same amount of time. But like I said, 2 of the top talents in pro wrestling are Tasha Steelz and Willow Nightingale.
Both great athletes. Wow, what a fantastic spine buster.
Stacks her up and goes for the pin, only a count of 2.
Very impressive stack.
And now Willow very frustrated. She's been waiting some time to get here in chaotic wrestling, and she is making the most of this debut. A series of headbutts.
Vigorously headbutting.
She's the Babe with the power. Now, having a war of words with the fans. I'm very surprised to see this side of Willow Nightingale. Young lady I've had the pleasure of knowing for the past few years, and I've never seen this side of Willow. Kind of speaks to the magnitude of the Chaotic Wrestling Women's Championship.
I agree, 100%. I mean, for her to walk into Chaotic Wrestling on her debut night, get a Chaotic Wrestling Women's Championship title shot, but I feel like she's not taking advantage of it. She's doing too much to try and embarrass Tasha Steelz. Tasha Steelz is a fighter and a champion. I mean, you don't call yourself a badass because you lay down for people.
And don't forget, Tasha's first shot in chaotic wrestling was a title match against Skylar.
It was.
That she lost, but she kept coming back each and every show, beating the best from Alicia Edwards to Davey Ed, and then eventually getting the title from Skylar at breaking point. Nice neck breaker.
Very nice.
Hooks both legs. It only gets counted 2.
Very good on the champion to hook both legs and use that leverage to try and keep those shoulders pinned to the mat, but it seems like Willow Nightingale is able to use that power that she has to fight out of that kick out right now. She's really trying to stay on top of Tasha Steelz, but Tasha's got that second wind going here. Oh, look at that strength. Picking her right back up. Ooh.
Forearm to the chest by Willow Nightingale. She's got Tasha Steelz perched right up there on that top rope. And now Willow Nightingale, she's thinking superplex and hoping to become the new Chaotic Wrestling Women's Champion.
Not a place you want to be. Oh!
And a beautiful float over, hangs onto the head, goes for another one.
Oh my God, right on her head.
Almost like a shoulder breaker, but the knee to the back of the head and only a count of 2.
That is unreal to me that Tasha Steelz was able to kick out of that. That was a devastating maneuver. That is just to show the fortitude of Tasha Steelz.
Talk about resiliency. She had a long road to make her way to that Chaotic Wrestling Women's Championship. She is going to fight hard to retain it here tonight. But is Willow Nightingale, is the babe with the power too much for our new champion in her first title defense tonight? Boot to the midsection, chop to the chest by Tasha Steelz. This young lady from Phillipsburg, New Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Lays in a chop that resounded off the arena walls here in Woburn at the Elks Lodge. Twist the arm, reversal in the center of the ring. Up goes Tasha.
Whoop. Roll through. Missed that. Big cutter.
She's
Bang!
so many times before. And
Got
it
him.
works again.
Come again, Willow Nightingale.
Here is your winner and still Chaotic Wrestling Women's Champion, the Boricua Badass, Tasha Steelz.
Tell you what, Willow Nightingale really pulled the stops out here tonight. She almost took that title away, but honestly, I mean, like I said before, say it again, you don't get called a badass for no reason. Tasha Steelz is a fighting champion. She's a hell of a competitor in that ring. And the stuff that she took tonight and is still able to stand there and hold that championship up high is speaks for who she is.
Absolutely phenomenal. She has been here for over 4 months. Really impressed. The matchmakers